was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job.
You ever notice how almost nobody is named Job anymore?
Job was upright and blameless. He feared God.
Baptized Catholic.
And turned away from evil.
There was that time at Scotty's retirement party when I ended up in the supply closet with some blonde from accounting. Had to have her transferred to an office in Dundalk. But yes, I turn away from evil. You could say that.
There were born to Job 7 sons and 3 daughters. He possessed 7,000 sheep, 3,000 camels, 500 yoke of oxen, and very many servants.
In the interest of accuracy, it's 2 sons and 1 daughter, no livestock, and definitely no servants. Although my wife has someone in to clean once a week, a lovely woman from Mexico, Guatemala.
Job's sons used to hold feasts every year to mark special occasions.
Birthdays have always been a big deal. The wife loves to make a fuss.
And they would invite their 3 sisters to eat and drink with them. And when the days of feasting had run their course, Job would rise early to present himself before the Lord.
7 a.m. Mass, like clockwork, every day.
And offer burnt offerings according to their number.
I have lit more candles than I can count.
For Job said,
"It may be that my children have sinned and cursed God in their hearts." Kids.
And so it was said that Job was the greatest of all the people on the earth.
Look, things have been good. Maybe I've been lucky, but I work hard, stay in my lane, and try to meet the big guy halfway. And if I play my cards right, maybe I'll be lucky and live to be 140 and die in my sleep, surrounded by my family and friends.
One day the children of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan was among them.
Wait, did you say Satan?
And the Lord said to Satan, "Have you considered my servant Job, that there is none like him on the earth, upright and blameless, who fears God all of his days and turns away from evil?"
Easy to be upright and blameless when you got it all going on.
Hey!
Satan answered the Lord,
Does Job fear God for no reason? Have you not put a hedge of protection around him, his house, and all that he has?
You have definitely blessed the work of his hands, and his possessions have increased 100-fold. Must be nice.
Job was the favorite. Everything he had came easy.
Too easy.
You better watch that tone of voice.
Or what?
So Satan said to the Lord,
Put forth your hand to all that he has, and Job will curse you to your face.
Now that's crazy talk.
So Satan went out from the presence of the Lord.
That Satan gives me the creeps.
Trust me.
Okay, so how do we want to handle this?
I'm not exactly sure what we're talking about.
We can strip it all away quick like a Band-Aid.
Or remove each privilege one by one.
All the advantages that make being upright and blameless easy for a guy like you.
A straight, white,
Healthy, wealthy,
young-ish.
male.
Hey, look now. Everybody plays the cards they're dealt. Don't hate me for playing mine.
Nobody is hating on anyone here. But starting now, you are going to be dealt a different hand.
Starting now?
Trust me.
And so there came a messenger to Job who said,
The oxen were plowing and the camels were feeding, and a band of robbers fell upon them and struck down the servants with the edge of the sword.
No oxen, no servants, no harm, no foul.
While he was yet speaking, there came another messenger.
The fire of God fell from heaven and burned up all your sheep.
Dude, I said no sheep.
Dude, this is a modern adaptation.
So?
I'm talking commodities.
Well, my broker did steer me into lamb futures a few months back. Wait, what?
Guess your broker didn't count on the fire of God.
Boom!
Tough break.
While he was speaking, there came another messenger.
You know, that's 3 messengers.
Your children were eating and drinking wine in their oldest brother's home, and behold, a fierce wind struck the 4 corners of the house.
A wind? Come on, that all you got?
Weather. It's the great equalizer.
Hurricanes.
Floods.
Tsunami.
Tornadoes.
Wind. And the house fell upon the young people and they died.
What?
Died.
Oh no. Okay, look, I'm done here. You and you, we are calling this off right now.
Dude, we're just getting started.
I have not spent my entire life being upright and blameless just so you clowns could prance in and yank it from underneath my feet.
The Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh away.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm about to giveth someone a piece of my mind.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
Not how the story goes.
I don't give a fuck how the story goes.
Does God know about your temper?
Once again, Satan came before the Lord, and the Lord said, Have you considered my servant Job, upright and blameless, who fears God and turns away from evil?
I think I see someone's halo starting to slip.
See how he holds fast his integrity, although you incited me to destroy him without reason.
Hear that? Without reason.
Satan answered and said,
Stretch out your hand and touch his flesh, and he will curse you to your face.
Still think it's all crazy talk?
The Lord said to Satan, Job is in your hand.
What?
Only spare his life.
Spare my life?
So the good news is you're not going to die.
And the bad news?
You might wish you had.
Wait a minute. What are we talking about here?
The usual biblical stuff. Oozing sores from the sole of your foot to the crown of your head.
I thought this was a modern interpretation.
HIV then.
Happy?
Do people even get that anymore?
Yeah. People get it.
Not people like me. These sores are no joke.
None of this is a joke. It's what happens when your cards are dealt from the bottom of the deck. When you lose the privileges you thought you were guaranteed.
When word of his troubles got around, Job's 3 friends stopped by to console him.
And a fat lot of comfort they were. First was Eliphaz. Ow!
Hey man, we both know you got what was coming. Karma's a bitch, right?
And Zophar.
I know things look bad, but trust me, I've seen a lot worse.
And Bildad.
How many times did I tell ya to up that donation to the Knights of Columbus? Jeez!
Oh, and your wife called, said you should curse God and die. Anything you want me to tell her?
So now what? Are we finally done with this ridiculous experiment?
Actually, this is where the real test begins.
What do you mean? I've lost my family, my money, my health, my reputation. How much longer?
As long as it takes for you to understand that you cannot lose what was never yours to begin with.
The Lord giveth, and
Whatever! So what now?
Only one thing left for you to do.
if you can.
Bless the name of the Lord.
And why would I do that?
Because it shows that when all of the advantages that made you the success you are,
Work. Just keeping it real.
when each privilege is suddenly stripped away,
Without reason.
you stop being the upright and blameless dude God is always bragging on.
I never deserved God's wrath.
You never deserved God's favor. Said so yourself. You play the hand you're dealt.
Just don't fold now.
Though he slay me, yet will I trust him.
What?
It's the thing you need to say.
It's in the script.
Are you kidding me?
It shows you understand that when all else is yanked away, you can still keep the faith.
Though he slay me, yet will I trust him.
It's easy when you got it all going on. But if everything is easy, how do you know what you're made of? This is your chance to find out.
Can you be upright and blameless when you're holding a losing hand?
I can see why nobody names their kid Job anymore.
Go ahead. Try it. Say the word.
It's in the script.
Though he slay me, yet will I trust him.
And the Lord blessed Job twice as much as he had before, with 14,000 sheep, 6,000 camels, and 1,000 yoke of oxen. Job had 7 sons and 3 daughters and lived to be 140. Then he died in his sleep, surrounded by family and friends.